Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. We're still in Dayton, Ohio, and God bless everyone who has come to this broadcast today. We have a few stories we want to share. Of course, the most important story is the first one, and it is the lives that have been shattered from the monstrous storm system that hit the central U.S. with tornadoes this week, left at least 5 people dead in Missouri. God bless the people in Missouri who are left in the aftermath. Communities also in the southeastern part of the state are now sifting through the wreckage of what used to be their homes. And friends, when you look at the poverty growing in America, you can clearly see that the globalists, they're the only ones who will be able to build back better. And that's only until the Lord comes and puts them in their places. Governor Mike Parson said that it's going to be weeks to months to recover after he toured Bollinger County, one of the areas hit worst by the storm. The devastation in the region mirrors the destruction left behind in parts of the South and Midwest, where violent storms and tornadoes left 32 people dead just last week. And this is not the end of their planned weather events. Now, forecasters show the dangerous weather in the region is winding down, though some storms in parts of Texas and the Northeast are bringing slight flood threats today. So everybody be safe out there who are in these areas. Moving on to politics, my least favorite topic, but I really want to talk about this today. The 2024 presidential race is beginning to take some more shape now, with the contenders announcing plans to compete for their party's nomination. Check this out. Environmental lawyer and anti-vaccine activist Robert F. Kennedy Jr., he's very popular on underground news circuits. He has filed paperwork to run for president in 2024 as a Democrat. Now, this is per his campaign treasurer. He did confirm that on Wednesday. 69 years old. He is the son of the former assassinated 1968 presidential candidate Robert F. Kennedy and the nephew of the late President John F. Kennedy. And meanwhile, we have former Vice President Mike Pence. He will not appeal the ruling ordering him to testify about the actions of former President Donald Trump leading up to January 6, 2021. Pence's decision to provide information to this special counsel, it comes as he also is exploring a possible challenge to Trump for the Republican presidential nomination for 2024. What a dog and pony show, friends. I remember one time the Lord told me personally through the Holy Spirit, he said, "Daughter, it does not matter who is the president of the U.S. It only matters that I am the Lord of all, and I am the one who is sitting on the throne." So friends, during this election cycle, I want to encourage each and every one of you to take the time to continue to strengthen yourselves in your prayer and in your studying of the word, learning to be guided by the Lord day to day. That's what we need right now. We need to learn the patience of waiting upon the Lord, eating his word as though our very lives depend on it. Now, in this last story, this one is very interesting. I want to show you what engineers are calling a new science, although I do not believe it's new at all. They've just been keeping it under shadow. But they're saying that this iridescent coating, it could actually cool your house without air conditioning. So check this out. They want to turn the roof and walls of homes into a beetle's shell. And that's because tiny nanostructures on the beetle's exoskeleton made of cellulose, they capture light and then they send it bouncing back around while separating that light into different wavelengths. Now, this is why they appear to shimmer in greens and purples. And when the same nanostructures are pasted, can you just picture this? They're going to paste them to the outside of a house, and then that coating can actually cool a house 7.2 degrees Fahrenheit cooler during the day and 20 degrees Fahrenheit cooler during the night. So the Green Initiative folks, they're very busy at the World Economic Forum. They're devoting a lot of time to come up with ways, energy-less ways to cool people's homes. And they already have an ultra-white paint that they can use to keep things cooler. And now we have these scientists at the University of Cambridge. They're turning to these cellulose nanomaterial. Cellulose is very cost effective as far as manufacturing goes anyways. And it is inspired by nature, so that would create all of these very iridescent houses that are self-cooling. Images of this look very similar to Bill Gates' glow-in-the-dark quantum dot tattoos. And it also looks eerily similar to the images of that planet from that last Avatar movie, the planet Pandora. So clearly this is science that has been harnessed by the fallen angels, and they plan to use it in many ways for their end times goals. So we know that they patented that beautiful light that comes from fireflies and from the other sea creatures, and they called it luciferase. And the luciferase has many broad scientific and medical applications. I believe it will be used in the mark of the beast. Well, this new technology is really no different. They're taking what God has made perfectly and they're using it for their own agenda. So friends, you might be seeing some brand new products coming to a Home Depot or a Lowe's Home Improvement Center very soon. New ways to keep your home cool as they are taking away from us gas, natural gas, and electricity and gasoline. So they are really pushing their green agenda forward. These are some crazy times we're living in, friends. Well, that's all for today. Want to keep it short today. Everyone have a blessed rest of your afternoon. We'll talk to you again real soon. God bless.